Hey friends, so if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that I just built my Primochill Wetbench, but now I need a computer to actually put on it. So I'm going to be installing some kind of older components. They're Z97 components, an i5 4690K. But the reason I ran with this older stuff is my friend upgraded his computer, so he sold me all this stuff for 300 bucks. And by all this stuff, I mean the processor, motherboard, and memory. So the components I'm going to be putting into it is an 850 watt G3 EVGA power supply, 32 gigs of DDR3 Corsair Dominator Platinum, a Team Group P30 NVMe drive. Now the reason I ran with this was the fastest drive I could find that wasn't a Samsung 960 EVO. And I chose this over the 960 EVO is because this looked to be a hell of a lot faster than the 960 EVO. Once you got past the cache or whatever it is on the 960 EVO that they're putting on there to make the benchmarks look better than they really are. Or better than the drive really is. If you go to Samsung's page, they've got a little star next to the performance number, and then it shows you what the performance of that drive is once you get past the cache or whatever that is. Whereas this is just fast. There's no caching or anything like that. It's as fast as this drive is until it fills up and nothing else can be done. So that's why I ran with this. And then the i5 4690K that I said earlier. And then a Gigabyte Z97MX-Gaming 5 motherboard. Here it is. I prefer this to actually be an ATX motherboard, but like I said, I only got I got all of this stuff for 300 bucks. So it was really too good of a deal to pass up, so I was like, oh, the heck, I need something to throw on there. But now that I've got all the parts and components out of the way, let's go ahead and start building this thing. built, I've booted it up, I've tested, I've done several things with it, and it's been a great system so far. I really like it. However, I don't care for the BIOS a whole lot. It is nice. I think it's a bit nicer than the Asus BIOS that's on my computer behind me, because it actually adapts to the screen that it's actually connected to, so everything looks good and is easily readable. But with that being said, it's not a very friendly user interface, so this has kind of turned me away from Gigabyte motherboards in the future, but I'm not opposed to them. It's just I don't really like how the BIOS is on this particular motherboard. But other than that, the 4690K is amazing. It's super fast, it's quick, and having 32 gigs of memory, I mean, what can go wrong with that? Now, the plus with the Gigabyte motherboard, especially with that M.2 that I've got, if I turn it to the ultra fast boot, it's instant. Like, I can't even get to the BIOS anymore. I had to actually pull the battery to reset the CMOS, to reset the settings, so that I could get into the BIOS once again, because that's how fast it is. So overall, it's a great system. I look forward to testing a lot of stuff on it. If you want to see more of my videos, including stuff that I'm going to be testing on the Wetbench, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. And I'll see you next time, guys.